Oh, this poor guy was stuck in here last night inside the Jeep. I didn't know he was here when I shut the door. Oh my gosh, he's huge. All right, where'd he go? Hey guys, today I have a waterfall hike planned. I'm enjoying a nice peaceful morning here at camp. I'm gonna make some hash browns or potatoes, fried potatoes, I think, here in a bit. I'm at Crabtree Falls Campground right off the Blue Ridge Parkway. It's a somewhat small campground that they packed a lot of sites into. And the sites are all kind of going in the wrong direction to the road. So they have it as a one-way series of loops, and the sites are running the opposite of the direction that you would drive. So that can be kind of hard to get into. As a matter of fact, I just watched somebody leaving their site and they got so frustrated trying to get out that they just ran through the grass. But yeah, beautiful, shady campground. One problem I'm having with the Jeep, when I go onto a reservation site, like here they have specific sites that are RV and others that are tent, pop-up, van, that sort of thing. If it says van, I'm good, I know. But this is a tent site, and their RV sites are kind of coveted. There's, not a lot of them, and even the ones that are for RVs are small and hard to get into. But the problem I'm having is that I don't fall into a category. I'm in a tent, I'm in a pop-up, and I'm in an RV. So what do you call it? And what do they agree it would be called? But yeah, so right now it's fairly empty in this loop. There's a couple people tenting, and somebody was here last night that left. But they're right kind of backed up to each other, the sites. But I'm only here for a couple days, tonight, and then I leave in the morning. I got here last night, and I just cooked in the Jeep, and because I wasn't hungry when I first got here. I think when I have adrenaline kind of going through my body, I don't want to eat, and so I was like full of adrenaline, trying to just calm down. Anyway, let me just show you the site. I'm at site 38B, and so the road runs that way, and then you can see the sites are facing a different way, and all the picnic tables are all kind of just backed up against each other here in the center of the loop. And then there are some nice sites along the edges. The road continues back that way where the gate is, and that's Loop C. But it has a lantern hook and a nice picnic table, older picnic table, big tent pad. The neighboring tent pad is, as you can see, right over there. So you definitely might struggle if you were, like me, kind of an introvert. Another one right there. Big fire pit. Nice grate on there. The bathhouses are pretty clean. I don't think there's showers. I'll have to look. I didn't look when I went over there. And there's water spigots in the center of all the loops. So yeah, I'm about to make breakfast. I've just seasoned my potatoes with a little bit of chili spice, salt and pepper. And I'm cooking them in olive oil. So usually when I'm planning a hike for the day, I will get out early in the morning to do it. And then I usually will just take like a protein bar or something like that with me on the trail. And then if I remember, I'll eat it. This morning I wanted to make sure I ate a little something for breakfast first. Even if it's not a nutritionally complete meal, I'll have at least eaten something. I'm gonna get out probably about mid-morning and do the trail. Normally I would add like onions and garlic and all kinds of other things to the potatoes, but I was just in a hurry this morning, being lazy. So they're a little bland, but that's all right. They do have some heat to them from that chili spice. I gotta find a dumpster for my trash, and then I'm going to hit the trail. I'm passing a lot of people already. People coming back from the falls. I wonder how crowded it is down there. Passing the amphitheater. Okay, so I think I took a wrong turn. I came up to the trailhead parking, so now I gotta go back the way I came, and then it must cross over. I passed right by the lady at the gatehouse. She's probably like, oh boy. I bet it happens all the time too. That or it just happens to me. So all those people that I saw that I thought were coming back from the trail, they're obviously just getting on the trail. Oh. About a 45-minute walk, it says. For me, that's probably at least an hour. It's only 1 mile to the falls. The loop is 2 miles. It says it's strenuous. Now online it said 2.6 for the loop. So we'll find out. Unless I'm wore out when I get to the falls. Of course, I think they say the loop is actually easier than trying to come back this way. I passed a lady on the way and she said it gets rocky and slick down here, getting close to the falls. So that must be where the loop comes out of. Very shady through here. Nice, very visible path. Rocks in a few places so far, nothing big. There are sections that have some of that like loose gravel that wants to roll under your foot, but most of it's like this. All right, wow, look at these steps. These are steep. I can hear people down there, so I must be getting close. There's a lot of roots in the trail now, so you have to really watch your footing. Okay, this must be where it starts to get rough and slick because it's wet. You hear that? I think I'm getting close. I can see it in the distance between the trees. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Let me get closer. Incredible. This is gorgeous. Oh, it feels so good too. You can feel the mist coming off of it. It's amazing. I love it. There's a lot of people down here. I am going to continue the loop up on around. This was really nice. I hung out here a while. I'm just going to take my time heading back. The bears like that tree. Whenever I see where the bark is rubbed off the bottom of the trees like that, I know there's bear activity. Oh my God, this way's supposed to be easier? I could have hiked the way I came. I guess that way probably would have been more difficult. Whew. Either way I look at it, I'm doing some climbing. It's good for me though. Liars. Liars. Oh. I'm just out of shape. I just gotta keep doing this sort of thing. This is going down a little bit. Wouldn't it be funny if I ended up right back at the falls? At that point, I'd go the way I came into the falls. I think I'm on the right path. .7 miles. It's been a decent little hike. Once you get past that initial climb away from the falls, it levels out some, and it's pretty easy. That was a stump bear. Oh my gosh. All right, we're back where the trail split off. And I'm headed toward the parking area or the campground loop. I'm not exactly sure where it'll come out at. I think the parking area. Perfect. It came right out at Loop B. So I could have come over here and just taken this trailhead down to the falls. But this worked out good. That was a fun little hike. My neighbors left. Gosh, I'm here by myself right now. Can't say I mind that. I got my awning out, my tent up. All the heat that had gathered in the Jeep while I was gone has risen and escaped. And even though this is a full sun, almost full sun sight in the afternoons, I'm sitting here cooling down. That was a nice trail. I really enjoyed it. I think moderate is a good description for that trail. I wouldn't call it strenuous. There were times where I was thinking it was strenuous, but that's on me. That's my abilities. But no, it's not a bad trail as far as that goes. It's so worth it. That reward of the waterfall was gorgeous. Oh gosh. And once you get down there, you know, the mist coming off of it just cools you right down. It was so nice. It's peaceful here right now. So for dinner tonight, it's going to be a bit of an experiment because I've not made this before. It's going to be Italian, and I'm going to make kind of a pesto, but it's going to have some tomatoes in it. And then I'm going to make some dumplings that contain like mushrooms, bell pepper, garlic, onion, that sort of thing. and put it all together. Here are the ingredients that are going to go in my sauce. Tomatoes and garlic, pine nuts, olive oil. I'll probably have to add more of that. Let's see. And all this basil, which needs to be used up. It's been in the fridge for a bit. Couple more tomatoes and olive oil. Yeah, that'll be good. So that can sit for a while so all those flavors can come together better. And then I chopped up all the ingredients for the dumplings. And what I'm gonna do is use these eggless wonton wrappers in the dash. I just gotta let that heat up and it's ready. It's gonna be interesting to see if these cook down inside this or not before the outside burns. I don't really mind if they're only partially cooked. So I've sealed all the edges. Pretty good, I think. It's cooking. So it looks like the stuff inside's getting nice and soft. I'm gonna let it go a little bit longer and call it done. So I just cut it in half and they're slightly done. That's good enough for me though, I'm hungry. All right, these feel like they're a little bit dry, just on the edges. But when I add the sauce, I'm hoping it'll soften everything up. All right, so let me taste it. It is not pretty. Yeah, that's actually really good. I think I should have not poured the sauce on and just used it like a dipping sauce. I don't know, I'm gonna get good at this. I'm gonna come up with some more ideas. It's not dry. It's actually quite tasty. Well, that dinner was actually really good. I found out that it steamed more inside those little pockets, and the veggies were nice and soft, and it went down good. Satisfied my craving for Italian. So it took me longer to clean up everything than it did to cook it. It cooked really quick. You can see I got my washcloth up there. These serve as drying racks at night sometimes for my towels. But, well, I enjoyed my stay here. I'm gonna call an end to this video. Tomorrow I head further up the parkway. I have another stop and another campground. There's some bugs in here flying around. It'll be fun. If you want to come along with me, please be sure to tune in next time. Bye, guys.